Listen, I've met a lot of great guys out there. I've met a lot of great guys. It's very sad, the rap industry, but we got a new guy named Boats, and he's very, very good. Yeah. It's officially the worst album of all time. Yours truly. Yeah. I just got out another rehab clinic, that's an admission. There's a lot of shit I haven't addressed, an active addiction. So come on, sit back and listen. I'm not a mathematician, but it's chalk and adding up all the plastic cups that I'm pissed in. All the staff and clinicians asking about prescriptions, having a chat about my past habits or bad decisions.
All right, we're back. This is a time traveling episode. We're recording it on Monday, May 11th.
Sounds about right.
I think, right?
Yep.
And it's going to come out on Tuesday, May like 18th or 19th, whatever that is. 18th, right? 18th. So anyways, though this is weird because I just recorded an episode by myself yesterday. That said, yesterday was Mother's Day, and I had done that before Mother's Day. So I did it Saturday. I went to lunch at the great restaurant of La Familia Giorgio yesterday. No free ads, but definitely a free ad. Feel like, you like walk in, his cousin's Skylar's walking in, and I'm like, what's up? Like, then his dad totally fucking mollywopped me by telling me, like, didn't have my reservation, didn't know who I was, no clue. Like, fucked with me. It was just, where Al gets it from. You know what I mean?
100%.
But I have been there, I've eaten there a couple times, and it's great. It's Maggie's favorite restaurant. And we went, they sat us upstairs, like with the windows open, so you're overlooking like the street. Awesome. It was just like really nice setting.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Tommy was like, I want the window seat. I'm like, fuck you. Push the other fucking window. But I hadn't eaten like a lot of food. We've been very dialed. We've talked about this. And I'm just like, fuck this. Like, I'm eating as much food as I can. I'm gonna make myself sick.
You were scared to jump on the scale this morning.
I didn't even get on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I'm not looking at a 6-pound swing.
Yeah.
I can't handle a 6-pack.
You thought you gained 6 pounds?
I can gain 6 pounds in a day.
No, I know you've talked about that very, very,
Yeah.
that you can swing weight like that. But
Yeah.
I almost said it before Fitzy got here, that how you look slim. I mean, I feel like I haven't been here in weeks anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're looking
Well,
Slim
we're working
Charles,
it.
baby.
We're working it. We're working it.
Every weekend, Danny,
Yeah.
I'm up 8 to 10 pounds every single weekend. And
I love
then
it.
by like Tuesday or Wednesday, all that drops off.
Well,
Yeah.
And then I'm like working back to where I wanted to go in the
roller
first place.
coaster.
it is the holidays.
It is. No,
It
what
is.
is it? Bender season.
Bender
anyhow.
season.
It is Bender season now.
Holidays-
I'm telling you right now,
holidays is over,
it is
Bender
tough for me
season's on.
because
Dude, once the nice weather hits, all you want to do is throw burgers on the thing and crack a
it
beer.
is. It's true. It's true. Yeah. So, anyways, the food was fucking tremendous, and I was like really felt like I was gonna like die though. Like I haven't overeaten like that in a long time. But it was well worth it. Like we were like getting dessert. I'm like getting fucking dessert. Like let's go. Let's.
That
fucking
was
get
a nice
dessert.
picture of you and the fam, too.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it was great. Some creature next to us took it. He was there with his mother.
It's a nice guy. He's got a creature.
It's just a fucking. He looked like he crawled out of a hole. But no, we had a great time. And what'd you guys do? Anything good?
Friday night, we went to Venetian Moon in Reading, Italian spot, for Mother's Day. I took Melissa out.
Yep.
We got a babysitter. And Saturday, we played fucking spring baseball in the pouring rain in New England.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
And we thought we might be able to record the podcast that night. And then you're like, I texted you like, I'm standing in the fucking rain at a baseball field right now.
Yeah.
Like that is New England right
Yeah.
there.
Wasn't ideal.
No, but then
Yeah.
yesterday was beautiful. We did have another game yesterday, and we had hockey last night. Just constantly going
Yeah.
rink to field, field to rink.
Fucking, yeah. It's,
And then another reason why we're doing this right now is because next weekend I'm in Springfield for a dance competition. 'Cause
You
it's-
couldn't. I don't think there's a worse city in
yeah.
the world to be
And
in.
this is the second competition this year that's in Springfield.
Yeah.
Melissa and
That's
Riley were
brutal.
just there
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
brutal.
And the only reason, like me and Connor try to go to as many of her competitions as possible, but most of the time there's conflict, right? So I'm not going to take him away from baseball or
Right.
hockey to go sit in an auditorium and watch dance, But if we have nothing, which next weekend just happened to have a clear schedule.
Sorry,
we're,
Connor.
We're gonna go. Well, yeah, I mean, he's got a ton of buddies there. Though.
They're
All the
crew.
girls have
Brothers,
brothers, all varying ages, multiple kids that he plays hockey with. Or
Hotel
on
with a pool,
that.
probably.
Yeah,
You
so
probably what's the knee hockey?
they play knee hockey, but then they also everyone brings their switches and switch twos and
they'll be
iPads
fine.
and everything. They figure it out.
It's a nice little vacay.
Riley spends enough time in a rink.
Yeah, exactly. It's an exchange of goods. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Danny, you wanted to do barbecue?
Yeah, it was supposed to be on Saturday, but the weather put a damper on everything. So we postponed it till yesterday, which again, we're in rewind on this episode. But yeah, it was good. We had a special guest appearance. My new brother-in-law, Bobby Froyo, came over
Unbelievable. I mean, we talk about fucking
with
really fucking
with his son
upgrading your
Lorenzo. Came over. He met the fam.
nice.
Brendan must love that.
It's sick, dude. They were playing wiffle ball the entire time.
It's a family upgrade right
It
there.
was great. I ran into your buddy who's screaming at me on the mean streets of Woburn.
Another dance dad.
Yep.
Corey D.
Dude, that was so funny. So right before that had happened, I'm talking like 30 seconds. Some guy in a red Kia. So if you listen to the show, beeped at me and I heard, Gilly! No clue.
Yeah.
Turned my head. By the time I turned back around, I hear, Danny Gillis! And I'm like, hey. Not a fucking clue who this person is, right? So now I got to pretend. I'm looking at this guy I'm like, what's up, brother? What's up? You know, it's a good guy right there. You know what I mean? And he's like, you have no fucking idea who I am. And he's like, listen to the podcast. I'm Fitzy's buddy. I'm like, all right, I'm Corey. Hi, Corey. How are you? I'm good. He goes, hey, by the way, he's like 15 yards away. He goes, just tell him EDA. And I was like, what the fuck is EDA?
So I met him. His daughter's a little younger than mine. And so I didn't know him at first. And we were in the fucking Poconos.
Yeah.
And all I see is this big, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, so the catchphrase that all the dance teachers yell is, let's go, girls.
Yeah.
So I see this huge dude, not huge, but like a bigger guy.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go, girls, screaming it in the fucking auditorium. And I was like, oh, this is one of us. I went over there and I was like, hey, you're a hot shit.
Yeah, we got a text from Tyler today saying, did he run into some guy at the boatyard saying he saw him from the podcast?
Yeah, at the harbor.
I was saying that happens to me all the time, except at the gym, and I see a guy staring at me, and I'm like, oh, this guy recognized from the podcast, and he's like, you going to be on that fucking machine all day, or you going to fucking get off it? You know what I mean? Like, thanks.
I work in.
Can I work in? Yeah. Also, by the way, real quick, I want to say something, because I know there's a bunch of people that haven't been on the show that we've been trying to get on, like John Costello, for example.
Yep.
And I know some of those guys listen to the podcast, and this is not
Well planned.
it's not a well-planned operation. And like a lot of times, like this shit literally just happens like in a day. Do you know what I mean? And like that person is generally like just the first person available that we ask, right? So like,
Look at today.
yeah, it was 20 minutes ago. I was eating
hour,
salmon.
An hour ago, I was
pitching-
laying down on my bed.
I was pitching wiffle balls to Connor when the text came through. I was like, sorry, buddy, wrap it up. I
Gotta
go
leave.
record.
Pound
kid.
sand, would you? Tommy's got his prom coming up this week.
Yeah.
And I said this on the show yesterday, so like, 2 days. Well, the show's gonna come out tomorrow. This is so confusing. But kids living the life right now. You know, like you just look at it, you like, you know, when you look at your kids, you're like, I remember like when I wasn't worried about money. You know,
Yeah.
like when I wasn't worried about bills and like
Take me
I
back.
was just like, yeah. But I remember when I didn't need the soft hue of alcohol to just like cure my fucking ills. You know.
I told you guys on a text thread. I won't mention the kids' names, but Brendan's working out with a couple Melrose kids,
Yep.
Tommy's age. So this is actually funny. The kid he hears me talk to Brendan. He goes, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He introduced himself. I'm like, "Oh, I know your dad." I'm like, "He's a great dude." Yeah, well, that's nice. He goes, "Dude, you got a really familiar voice." He's like, "Have you ever been on that podcast, Pulling the Cork?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. It's like I'm a third of it."
I am the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like my podcast.
So he's like, "Oh yeah," and he always tells me where he goes to school. He's a little bit older than Brendan. So I'm like, "Oh, you're at Melrose High?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You know Tommy Ahern?" He goes, "Tommy's the fucking man."
It's true.
I'm like, "Yeah, let's go, dude." I'm like, "Does he say more than 3 words?" He goes, "Sometimes."
Sometimes, yeah. He's a silent assassin. You know what I mean? Like, we will do a quick Patreon after this, and I got a pretty funny story about him and how dumb he is.
Going back to that hot shit real quick. A ton of people have mentioned it and even shares. We got shares from like a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Some DJ, Peter Parker. That's him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
big deal,
got
right?
I got a Patreon story about Peter Parker. How about that?
All right. Yeah, I like it.
So right before I was leaving, Melissa was on FaceTime with her sister, and my brother-in-law was like, "Oh, I'm in a group chat with all my buddies, and one of the kids sent a reel, and it was pulling the cork. This kid's a hot shit." I was like, "You probably would have known about it if you fucking listened to the show, you dickhead." She's not gonna hear that.
Yeah, right.
It's funny though because it's like, in a weird way, it's like that's like. There's not much like at this point, the show is what it is, right? So we have guests on, we kind of do the same thing. We, just talk about life and fucking shit on each other basically and shit on other people. But like the only thing you can control trying to grow is like the social stuff. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where it is, like, and kind of where it's probably most important, I guess. But yeah, you just never know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna hit.
Yep.
Like that one hit perfect. Like it was like I was like, oh shit, this thing's like catching some fucking fire. You know what I mean?
Taking off.
We were at dinner on Friday night, and one of Melissa's friends texted her and said, "I just saw Matt on so and so's story, and he's like got a big Boston following."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Holy
Yeah,
shit,
he's a
they
big deal.
reshared your story." No, not me, the guy that shared the story.
Oh.
I wasn't saying I had a big following.
No, I said she should have said you're a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
God, shit.
By the way, Dropkick Murphys followed us today,
Yeah, they did.
which was taken down a notch by the fact that I realized they already followed Danny. But that was so last week on our off non-show chatter. I was like, when are we gonna get a fucking famous person to follow this podcast? Because it's all like single dads from fucking Lynn. No offense to single dads out there. Do your thing.
Yeah.
But like, I need somebody with some fucking gravitas. You know what I mean?
We need someone with a blue check mark they didn't pay for.
Exactly.
Here's where Brendan gives himself credit for
Willing it into existence.
willing it into existence.
I mean, listen, I don't know if you've seen that crock of shit, The Secret, that Oprah was fucking
oh yeah, that
pushing like,
yeah.
it was like, just dream of it. Have you ever heard about The Secret?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like if you concentrate on money coming into your life, it will. I'm like, it will not. Like, how about you get a fucking shovel? Start using it. Then money comes in.
I saw the
Grab
cover.
the boots, lady.
I saw the cover of that book, and it has like the red wax
Yeah, seal.
with the seal in
Yeah.
it. And I was like, if I'm paying for anything with red wax, it's
Maker's
gonna be
Mark.
Maker's Mark.
That's The Secret. People are like, The Secret? Fitzy's like, yeah, this is it right now.
Right here.
Yeah. Drown your sorrows. Danny, so I have to bring this up. You were on Solo Cup Saturdays podcast the other day.
Yeah.
Great name.
Great.
And I was
name.
able to get through at least 30 minutes of it because you were on. John Betancourt
Came at your throat.
says that he thought I was way fatter than I am, right?
Nice.
Which, by the way, Danny goes, he used to be, which was nice. I respect that.
Well, you're not now.
No, exactly.
That's
So
called
it's-
a success
it's
story, Brendan.
Success lifts. Yeah. And then he said, but I am more ugly in person than he remembered.
Wow.
Which I didn't like.
Millions of MILFs would fucking beg to disagree with this man.
Coming for throats. Huh?
So I'm just gonna say this right now. I thought a lot about all the bad things I could say about John Betancourt and his looks and his choices of what he wears under his pants during shows. Listen, I'm just gonna say I wish the best for John Betancourt. Okay,
High
that's
road.
the type of guy I am. All right, I wish the best Solo Cup Saturdays. I definitely didn't drive to his house and slap a huge "I'm gay" sticker on the back of his car yesterday. Didn't do that. No, I'm kidding. I definitely did do that. I'm not going to say anything about him that's negative. That he wears diapers when he drinks. Definitely not going to mention that. I choose not to mention these things. Is that good or bad?
I don't blame you.
Yeah. All right.
No,
I'm just going to say.
We're
He
moving-
reaches out for me, asks me questions, and wants advice. They just call me an ugly piece of shit.
Real nice guy.
Well, I mean,
You like his
find out. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna let him off the hook this time. Actually, we're gonna have him on the show, and I'm gonna ask him all these questions direct to his face. How do you like that?
I did tell him, it wouldn't be a bad idea since you piss and shit yourself. They sell urinals on Amazon. We have them.
We have him
them
behind this
here.
house. Yeah.
At,
No, I bust the balls. I bust the balls. It was actually, I was laughing at it. You did code switch a couple times into like
For what?
Puerto Rican kind of like culture a little bit. I felt
did?
like a little bit. I
To
felt.
what?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I don't know. I actually thought, I thought that Al texted me that John Betancourt wears a diaper when he drinks. And I was like, this is Al busting my balls.
No, he showed us.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, just to stand up, he has to wear one?
He said it on the show. He was like,
Like, because, do you think he was wearing a diaper like at a comedy show?
I don't think he did that. I think what he explained to us was he gets so fucked up that he just passes out and pisses himself.
Okay.
This is on the show. I'm not talking rap.
No, that's what I'm saying.
This is what he said.
Yeah.
He gets so fucked up and he goes, my wife is going to kill me if I piss on the couches again. And I'm like, grow up.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I do respect the fact that he gets that fucked up. That's pretty fucking fucked up. I mean, I get fucked up. Now, I pissed in a closet before, once or twice, and I pissed myself, but it's been a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while. But anyways, no, I listened to the whole thing. It was good. It was entertaining. Go check that out. Danny was on this week. Fonz was on the week before. You don't have to listen to that. That's a skip.
That's a tough follow for Danny.
Yeah, Fonz.
Fallen Fonz.
I know.
I mean,
Fonz is feeling himself so
bar.
hard.
The bar is
Did you
high.
see his clip?
The clip? He code switched. Did you notice that right at the beginning?
Yeah.
He's like, nah.
Nah.
I was like, Fonz, you don't talk
Fonz,
like that,
yeah.
dude.
When I go on, I'm going to
He's
talk
like,
so
"Papi."
black. When I go on, I'm talking so black, I'm going to be dropping N-bombs. when I'm on there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what you
going
do?
to get into character.
Oh, good. Well,
Like, you didn't see Robert Downey Jr., you saw nothing in that when you didn't see me. No, I'm just kidding. That was fun, though. I listened to it today. So we get the golf tournament coming up. So this will be the week of the golf tournament. This is kind of how I am now. Like, I feel like I don't really look forward to shit until, like, it's, like, right on the deck. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Like, you got a bunch of other shit going on in your life. You know what I mean? But, like, yesterday, I was, like, looking, I'm like, all right, I got to order the shit for the gift bags. And I'm like, oh, this shit's fucking going down in a couple weeks. You know what I mean? This shit's going down. So here's the deal. First of all, we got like 4 groups left as of now. As the time this comes out, they're probably
you're
full.
probably gone.
We got an all Patreon group, which I love. Even though a couple of people aren't on the Patreon. That's fine. But we got like groups going crazy. Tommy's playing with his friends. I told him, I texted his friends' dads today because they have to pay for their kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, good news. I'm like, I put them between 2 groups with people who did time in prison. So they're going to be well behaved. And they were like, I don't know if they knew to like think that was funny or if that was real, but that is real. No, I'm just kidding. My dad only did a little bit of time. I'm going to put him in between my father, I think, and Fitzy. I said, Fitzy will keep you in line. Doesn't need a 4-iron to do it. So I just want you to remember that. He's like, go very good.
And make sure Fitzy's behind him so they can speed up the process. They'll be intimidated by that man behind them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my father will fucking scream at him if he sees him going slow.
I didn't think of that either.
Yeah.
It's his grandson.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ. Move it. But I'm looking forward to this so much. We got some great raffles. by the
Great
way.
raffles.
Great raffles. I'm going to release this
I don't
stuff.
even know who we think we are anymore.
I know.
With these
Crazy.
raffles.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's cool is like, when we cut reels for the show, obviously they go on Instagram. Like, I want them to be from the show or shit we're all doing together.
Yeah.
But like, if we have an event, I like to cut some, have you guys cut them or I'll cut them just to like keep the word going, and keep it, on people's mind. This fucking Frank, I walked into the shop. I'm going to give them a free plug right now. First of all, Donato Heating and Plumbing. They donated 4X of what a sign is. So they're getting 4 signs.
Yep.
Great people. I just got to say
Amazing.
that. I mean, just to give that much money.
And I hope, listen, we were kind of behind it when he reached out to us about sponsoring.
Yeah.
What he did is fucking so commendable.
Yeah.
Like he was giving a heating system to a family with it was autism.
Affected by autism, yeah.
It was autism month in April.
Yeah.
And he did a big raffle. As long as I don't know how he went about it, but there was a big flyer, and he was like, if you guys don't mind, just shout it out. So we all did. We shared it on the page, we shared it on our personals. And when people do shit like that, it's a little pick me up. You know what I mean?
It's great. And we never know. There may be more coming from them in the future, but they were great. I want to just give some shout outs. I think I'll find out. It's Martignetti Fuels, I think, is Lawrence's wife's, where she works. They did one. But I got a random on Instagram. I went into this place. So it's across from Superior Image Barbershop. It's on Franklin Street. Street Market, I think it is. It's like a liquor store, right? And I walked in. It's like a wicked nice couple that own it. And the guy was like, I'm like, oh, it's my first time in here. I just bought something. I'm like, I like the shop or whatever. And he was like, I don't think he doesn't know that was me. And he was like, if you want a certain type of beer or whatever, he's like, just come in and let me know what it is. Like, I'll get it for you. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's awesome. Thank you very much. He follows the podcast on, I think he knows about it somehow because Josh told me he went in there and the guy said something with the podcast. He's reached out. He's like, hey, we want to sponsor a sign. He's like,
And what type of shop is this?
it's like a craft beer and like wine and like that type of stuff. And so anyways, he's like, we want to sponsor a sign. Like, he's like, I saw your video on my personal, because I shared it on the personal, my Brendan Hearn 33. And he's like, so I'm going in there to pick up a check. Giacomo's has donated and Public Kitchen, $275 gift cards. Two of Fitzy's boys have donated 2 sets of 4 tickets.
No, 1 set of 4 right behind third base, visitors dugout.
Yeah.
And then set of 2
Yeah.
2 sets.
Yeah. A couple seats.
You're good at English, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're getting good at it.
Dude, I saw
To
you
the Sox
struggle
games.
so bad with that.
I had no idea what
We're doing-
I was trying to say a pair of tickets.
I saw you just glitching.
It's not even fucking. It's not even fucking Sunday.
Cooling Unlimited is one of the companies.
Yep.
And then Dom S is donating the pair of tickets.
And then also, one of the guys who found us through, and he went to the comedy show. He went to one of my shows at Twisted Fate. Tom Corkery.
Yeah, man.
He just started his own Woburn Heating and Cooling,
Let's go.
and he's like, I'd love to donate.
Lot of
it to a
tradesmen in
sign.
here. Let's
Love it,
fucking
love
go.
it, love it.
Boots on the
I'll tell you
ground.
right now, when my fucking mini splits go, I know who I'm calling.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah, so look him up if you're in the area and you got HVAC needs or Donato, like plumbing and heating, like those are your guys. Bunch of people reached out. Melrose Fire is doing one.
Met Pipe?
Met Pipe. Tim Brown.
He
Met
was,
Pipe.
I don't know who was the first to reach out, but when I put that up on my personal, he DM'd me immediately.
Tim Brown's the best.
He's like, you or Brendan, reach out to me. Let's get this thing
Tim
rocking
Brown's
and
the
rolling.
best, dude. I saw him at a party recently and got the biggest hug. He's a fucking man.
Modern Butcher's doing a gift card.
Lon Butcher's doing one. Al's doing the
wheelbarrow?
wheelbarrow
He's
booze.
the fucking best.
Misguided is donating a bunch of bottles that we're gonna give out to like probably whoever wins and does certain things. Unless Tommy's that team, they don't need it. They'll get donated to us. So like and there's others too. So I mean we've gotten like a ton of like great people donating stuff. Like obviously we don't have the bandwidth. Like me and Fitzy went to that cornhole tournament. And it was like the prizes were absolutely insane. And maybe it'll get to that point at some point. I mean, we're going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can we mention what you told me before we started recording as far as our numbers, what we're giving away?
Sure.
We are already
Oh yeah.
above what we raised last year.
Oh,
yeah. And we haven't sold a raffle
We haven't
ticket.
even hit the fucking golf court yet.
Yeah,
babe.
we haven't a raffle ticket or a mulligan sold.
Dude, that's awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
yeah.
Round of
Yeah.
applause. Thanks
And-
to everyone that donated.
Yeah, so we're gonna sell mulligans. Here's the only thing I'll say: if you go into it, and I'm gonna reach out to everybody individually. We all will that week. Only thing we're asking is, it's an 8:00 shotgun. Get there at 7
Please.
because the registration all of a sudden at 7:45.
I'll be there at 7:45.
All of a sudden, like the fucking registration line's like fucking deep as shit.
And we have people there that help. Like,
Yeah.
Just talk to the ladies up there. They're nice as could be. My cousin Bridget's definitely going to know who you are if you
Yep.
say your name, and she's going to say something about you. She's listened to every single episode. Your daughter, I imagine,
Yeah,
is
she's
going
gonna
to be
be there. Yeah,
My little cousins will be there. So whatever we need,
might
the
even
help
get
is
my,
there.
might even get my mother up there to help checking people in.
Perfect.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great day. And we'll be, like I said, we'll be selling mulligans, selling raffle tickets. There's food afterwards, same food as last year.
Someone probably has asked this, but I don't know the answer, but you probably do. Is there a rain check? God forbid.
It has to be like an act of God, basically.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're playing.
Okay.
So like
Because was it last year? It kind
last year,
Last
poor,
year
the day
was-
before.
Day before, yeah. There was a
3
couple
inches
holes.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Now, I've looked at the extended. We look like we're okay now. It's extended, but
Yeah.
if it's raining a little bit, pull up your fucking rain
You got
gear.
ample time to grab a rain jacket.
That's what I'm saying.
Grab the
Yeah.
leather golf club.
Yeah, go on fucking Amazon, get a cheap rain jacket.
I
and
just
be a
got
man.
shoes, golf shoes
Saw
for the
that, dude.
first
Big
time
one.
I
ever.
love it. Big move for you.
Big move.
Yeah.
Big move.
It hurt spending that kind of money.
Did we do a show since we played that golf tournament?
Dude, I'm lost
I
at
don't
the
think
last
so.
time I was here.
Tyler came on Saturday, so we did. We didn't
Oh,
really
yeah,
get into
yeah,
it too
yeah.
much. It was a fun time.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And by the way, also, I don't think I talked about this on the show yesterday, but it was pretty funny. Tyler was a great guest, by the way. He was
Dude,
fucking awesome,
Very,
dude.
very funny. And like since following him, I've watched some of his clips.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Dude, he's the best. He's the best. He was in here though. Like, I was like, Fitzy left and he was hanging out, and I'm like, we were just hanging. Then I'm like, I gotta go in the house. Like Maggie was out. I forget where she was. She was at Addie's tournament, and I'm like, listen, I'm like, you're free to stay on the fucking recliner if you want. You can do whatever you want. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And but dude, like, one of us to the max. Definitely a great dude. People are saying Fitzy's love for this kid rivaled my love for Ginty when Ginty was on.
That's
That's a big statement.
like me with Jovan.
Yeah, but you're family with Joe. This is like newfound love
The thing with this kid, right? He's done so many things that I like
that you want to do.
thought about doing or wished I could have done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I still watch Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
And this kid went up to Dutch Harbor and fucking fished on
Did
the
it.
Bering Sea.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking awesome. Dude, I would have lasted maybe a day on one of those boats
Yeah.
and been like, Captain,
You
Drive
bang a
me-
Yui.
drive me the fuck
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, we're gonna need to go back. We're gonna need to go back.
I would have been one of those kids on the Discovery Channel being like, I quit.
So-
And they're like, you're a pussy. Go to your bunk. You have to sit in your bunk
just
until
picture
we
you
get back to
slinking away.
Dutch
In
Harbor.
our group-
man.
In our group chat, right? You guys had just finished recording. You were like, Danny, this kid's a fucking man. He was so good, such a great guest. And you were like, Danny, I'm reading it in your voice text. He was on the Bering Sea. And I was, here I am. I'm like, fuck's the Bering Sea. So I look it up. I was like, oh, Deadliest Catch. All right.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's got a great crew of people that like his shit, and his hats are awesome, by the way. He might have some left. Go to
He also, when you tagged me for the collab for the videos,
Yep.
he immediately followed me. He doesn't know me from,
Yeah.
shit from Shy Lantern or whatever.
Yeah, well,
But he
he'll be-
knows.
Yeah.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Do you have the hat for him?
He's wearing it right now.
Come on, baby.
Look at
Oh,
that.
I
Show the
didn't see
camera.
it.
Look at that.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Not this hair, though. It's growing
Yeah.
back.
It's coming back in.
It's funny though, because on some of his reels, he gets like comments from like his idiot army.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are like my size. And they're like, dude, why don't you get some hats that I could fucking wear? Because he walks in with the hats and he's like, oh, check these out. And I was like, last button. I'm
Dude,
like,
I'm
It's-
usually
it's
not.
tight. I
It's
know
just
it.
it's
I
a tight
know.
one. It makes
Yeah,
me look
yeah.
like I got a fucking.
He's
crate.
got, he's
like I
a,
got a
dude,
fur
he's got
head.
an extra one snap or something like that. He's got a small dome.
yeah.
Mine fits though. It's
Is
great.
he tall?
He's a good sized kid though.
Yeah.
Average.
Yeah, he
Average.
looks like he fished on the Bering Sea.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? You wouldn't want to find him in the back of a bar and have to fucking deal with him. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that
He's
much.
on our team.
Yeah, we definitely want like him and like a bunch of our other guys to join up forces for us. Let's put it this way:
Stonemason.
immediate position at Canopy Lake. Immediate position.
Someone's
Like,
getting
Security.
bumped.
also, by the way,
security.
I got a great text today from longtime Corker and just all around great person, Dustin Fannin. And he was like, dude, I want us to do a sign. Welcome to Marble Mile Island. I'm like, talk about a long back hitter.
Yeah.
Probably episode like 53 or something
awesome.
like that.
That was such a fun fucking episode.
That was before me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before, how do we call that? BF. Yeah, before Fitzy. AF, after 69. I went to 621 the other night, by the way.
Yeah.
And I got a pizza. And I did the same thing I do always do. And it was fucking great, by the way. So fucking good.
It's delicious.
You know what sucks is that I've hit Keno for 453 times in the last year. I looked at the odds on the back and like,
You're not due for a while.
well, I said to Maggie, I go, the time before that had been when I went to my brother-in-law's bachelor party. I was at the L Street Tavern. I was 24. So it took like 24 years for me to hit, and then I hit all at once. So I'm fucked again. Like, next time I hit, like, I'll be probably like fucking going to funerals.
Who was working Keno?
There was a great looking lady.
Can't help yourself. Vince. Just can't help yourself.
Maybe Danny's older sister, potentially. Could be. I saw her walk in, and I immediately am texting. Maggie's like, what are you texting? I'm like, I'm texting about how attracted I am to Danny's sister. She's like, are you serious? I'm like, it's a joke. I'm like, but kind of not really. She's a great looking older lady. That's what I would say. So yeah, so the tournament's coming up. It's awesome. We can't wait. We'll see if I get my ball stolen again by Al's group of minions.
We never found that out.
Never found that out. Omerta, you know,
Pro
the Italians, yeah, fucking $57 balls. That's good though because I've gone back to shit balls now. So you take whatever you want. You know, that's what.
I'm looking at your sod cutter hat.
Yeah.
I went to a Flow Golf last Saturday
Okay.
for the first time. Didn't even have clubs. I didn't bring my clubs. I was like, oh, fuck, let's just go here. Went there. The rental clubs are trash, all right? But I'm trash. What a time. The one thing I will
Awesome, man.
dude, there was a guy there solo. There was a bunch of groups. There was one guy there solo. And I counted. He had 9 IPAs by himself, just rifling through balls.
One of us.
And I'm like, and he's like looking at the screen, and he's like, ah! He just kept blurting out. And I'm like, this guy's going through a massive divorce right now.
Isn't it funny when you run into somebody though, or you talk to somebody and like you find out, like you ask them like, oh, how are the kids or whatever, and you find out like they're like, oh,
They're doing all right.
yeah, I'm divorced. Yeah, it's like I did that tonight. I was talking to a client. And I'm like, oh, how's your brother-in-law doing? Because they work together.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, we don't talk anymore. He's like, I tell him, tried yelling at him at an event the other night. You're the reason I was married to that bitch who's your sister. He's like, I'm like, oh, all right, I guess you're not married to her anymore. He's like, yeah, but I'm getting remarried. I'm like, oh, this is sad. All right, I gotta go.
Do you know what pisses off women more than anything though?
What's that?
When the husband and her brother are still boys. And they
Yeah.
go out and they party and they're like,
Yeah.
I bring it up because there's a group I know that they were married for like fucking 20 years and there was brutal divorce, but the kids were old enough. He didn't like owe child support or anything. And the brother just still came in and just crushed beers with him. I'm like, that's good though. You know what I mean? Like you're going to take your sister's side, but still my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ever notice how the dude gets in like great shape right
Oh,
afterwards?
he's killing it. Guy's killing it.
Because he's got like nothing to do.
He's got like fucking 4 years left before he retires. His kids are grown. They're in college. And he's just having beers with the boys.
What else would you do?
Yeah, I
You
know.
know what I mean? Like, what else would you do?
Well,
feed that depression.
Yeah.
you
Weights.
With weights.
you see like fucking like awkward silences here and there. You only talk at like a funeral or something like that. Nah, they were just like, nah, she sucks sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he sucks. I don't know. I'm just, observations.
Yeah, I think that when you're probably in that mode where you're like miserable in a marriage, you're like, I don't give a fuck about anything. Like the only thing I like right now is steak and cheese subs. So like, I'm just gonna like, that's where I'm gonna put all my effort into. I will say that I
This lady's weathered.
talking about like food influences. Mike Amandi was on the other day. Is my favorite, obviously, but and Mike's a big guy. Like I'm not just talking about like he's not thin, but like. He's a big dude. Like he's like, is he as big as you?
He might be taller
than you. Yeah, he's
a
huge. Yeah,
big dude.
but like some of these dudes I see doing it, like I'm like, I don't know that like, it's like the amount of calories these guys have to be whacking a week. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like that. I see that kid, and I like his stuff. Like the kid Beef Eats First or whatever it is, and I'm like, there's a guy on the Beef's page. I'm not going to use his name. We all know who it is. Who like we started on the Beast page was like looked like Danny with a little more weight on him.
Didn't have tits.
Didn't have
That poor prick.
unbelievable set of tits.
Grew tits.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
How?
No, like a good one.
Good
like
one.
Like that flag had a happy face
Grew.
on it.
Yeah.
It was still a yellow flag.
Grew. There was a G in front of that.
And I see the kid. I'm like, and the comments always kill me. It's like maybe try to join
God
the
bless 'em.
people are tagging the North Shore Salads page. Like maybe join this.
I saw it. Dude, Old Fitzy probably would have said something on that post.
Yeah.
I just fucking hit the like button and kept scrolling.
Yeah. Well, you're a better man than I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, you eat beefs like all the time. What do you expect to happen?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
I will say I owe an apology to Tudo because I said the meats were decent. Tudo Italian in Hyde Park. The first time I went there, that I was recommended to get like it looks like scally bread. They call it something else.
Yeah.
I got on that and I was like, what are we doing here? I'm like, this is why I can't trust people's food opinions. So then I got the actual bread last week. Dude, hard bread fucks.
Yes.
And their bread fucks. It
Yeah.
might crush the roof of your mouth. It might. The last bite, the asshole of the fucking bread,
Yeah.
that's going to kill you.
Yep. Clocky said, this picture hurt my mouth.
Their stuff's great though.
Dude, it's if you're in that area and you don't go there, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, because there's not much down there.
No.
No.
That's like the place if you're in that general area.
Yeah.
And everything there is good. I've gotten meatballs, chicken palm. Their stuffed peppers, cherry peppers.
See,
everyone knows
I
I'm a fucking
should've
huge
got
fan of
those.
those.
Yeah.
I've been telling Al how many times. Every time I get a jar,
Yeah.
I text Al and I'm like,
You gotta
"Hey, do
start
you
doing
make
this."
these?" I know the answer. I'm not asking him actually to like if he makes them. I know he doesn't.
Yeah.
I want you to.
Yeah.
Fitz,
Stop
that'll be my thing tonight. I'll make a status. Someone will know somebody that makes them.
Yeah.
I'll make that.
So one of my buddies, he every once in a while he'll get me a big jar. I got a half a jar in my fridge right now.
Yeah.
But he got it for me like end of last week and it's almost gone.
Yeah, they're a nice little snack.
But if I go to Tudo's, I'll grab a medium deli container full of stuffed cherry peppers.
Yeah, why
hot,
not?
not sweet.
How the thing about now I've got my appetite under control. See, Tudo's, I used to think the same thing. It's a little light. You know what I mean? But
But
like,
yeah, they don't put
But
a-
you know what though? Like,
It's fine.
it's not gonna like.
You know
what do you
what
want? You want to take half home and then look at it later depressed.
After that Italian sub
Yep.
that you had, I'm full.
I'm fine.
And I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
And it's $14.
$14. That's what I was getting at.
So
it's a
it's not
$14 sub.
It's not a $20 sub that you're
Complaining
making
about the
two-
price.
and making 2 meals
Right.
out of because you can't even finish half of it.
Yeah,
Or you finish
$14
half
sub
and-
with that amount, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could use a couple extra slices of
Wouldn't kill them.
gabagool.
Wouldn't kill them.
Yeah, whenever I look at that, by the way, I did laugh out loud. Danny posted an Italian sub on the North Shore Italian sub page.
Oh, that was funny.
And I had never been on that page. I just saw that Danny posted on it. So I liked it or something. And he's like, thanks, Brendan. I wrote
Page is thriving.
I didn't realize the last post before that was from
2 years ago.
literally like Biden was president. Like the last time somebody posted on this page. I like that was the one you posted on. You're like, I know this isn't from the North Shore. Like, and I look,
Dude,
like,
I did a nice little
Right up.
oh yeah.
listen, yo,
Some guy was
Bruno,
like, this thing sucks. Fuck off, buddy.
Some
Haven't
people
posted in 2 years.
breathe life
96
back.
members.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, whenever, so I've talked about this, but like the dog gets up at like 4:45 in the morning. I said this, like I'm like a union worker now that doesn't have a pension, basically. Like I wake up at 4:30, basically.
You seem like you love this dog, though.
I do love this dog. Dog's great.
Melissa said it the other day.
yeah,
She's like, Brendan fucking loves it.
This dog's great. I love her. But like if this dog was, if I didn't like this dog, you'd be hearing about it. Like,
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I put it on like, I always put it on like, especially if it's a weekend. I find certain like YouTube channels now that like I know like almost ASMR for me, like they put me back to sleep. One of them is this guy who it's like Antonio Off Grid or something. He just goes on these like cool camping trips, but he never talks. 4 million fucking views a fucking video.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what code did this fucker crack? You know what I mean? Like Antonio's rich. You know what I mean? But there's another one. It's like AI, and it's like it'll do like what New England was like back in like when the Puritans were here, right?
Yeah.
And then it like tells you what was going on. First of all, I knew about this a little bit from Panette told me this, but like they were drinking beer every day because beer was it was like very low alcohol, but like was way like safer to drink than the water.
Than water, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, but they were like, they said basically like it was a surveillance state. Like, so if I like went around and said like, oh, like fucking Miles O'Malley's a fucking piece of shit, like next thing you know, I'm dragged in front of the fucking courthouse, basically, right? And let me just tell you this right now. I would have been fucking hung in a week because when I drink, my mouth just runs. You know what I mean? Like I would have been a witch. You know what I mean? I would have been calling, or I would have been getting other people killed. Like,
Miles Corey. See, I read books.
is that too much weight? Is that the guy got?
Look at
yeah.
this fucking guy.
at
Jeopardy
that.
question.
didn't
More weight.
More weight.
I didn't know who Miles
Salem Witch Museum.
Miles Corey
Crucible.
was. Oh, yeah, for the witches, yeah.
You call it a crucible?
That's the name of it.
Crucible.
Whatever.
Crushable.
Uncrushables. Uncruciables.
Uncrushables.
Is it the Crucible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong for 30 years.
That's all right. Now you know. More
what
you
an
know.
idiot.
But then the other thing was that they were like, the one thing they had in their house was like the fucking fireplace, basically. And that like keeps you alive. But church was 3 days a week. And which I just went on a rant about church yesterday or 2 days ago on the show. But like the church wasn't heated. just sitting in there listening to some guy just fucking yell at you. Like, and like you just see the fucking breath coming out of these poor motherfuckers, like probably like having fucking like dysentery and fucking just walking around in mud and ice. Like I'm like, oh, how bad was that life? You know what I mean? It must have fucking sucked.
Not a great one.
No, not at all. You can't fuck that much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Not that I'm fucking that much anyways, but you definitely weren't fucking that much then, you know?
I don't know. They had more kids.
Yeah, that's true. You're
this-
dying a lot
so
during
they were-
childbirth.
Yeah.
They
You know
were
what I mean?
fucking.
Imagine like every time you have a kid, you're like, it's 50-50. She's dead after
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean?
Kid,
Or the baby.
Kid and the mother.
Yeah, but you're like, I'm good.
He's like, yeah, let's keep going. Let's go hunting.
Yeah, you're like, I'm good, you know? Let's do some ads real quick. Bella's Roast Beef. Go ahead, Danny.
Bella's Roast Beef, 1211 Osgood Street. You know that's in North Andover. Still slinging heat up in the Merrimack Valley. BellasNA.com stands for North Andover, Not Narcotics Anonymous. Harry, Sandra, the rest of the crew, crushing it. Back to you, Mo.
Success Lift. All of us are in shape, jacked. If you're a Patreon member, you can get in the Success Lift for $100. Brian Panuzzo does not charge $100 for his normal clientele. So this is a huge discount, and
It's a fresh air program.
I cracked 80 pounds, down 80 pounds last week.
Let's go.
Another
Let's fucking
clap.
go.
Another fucking clap.
Yep.
Hold that applause because
All right.
I'm back at 70 pounds down because there was just a weekend. Today's Monday, right? But 80 pounds down
It's a ton.
is a fucking, that's the weight of my kid.
Yeah.
Gone. I'm not carrying that around anymore.
Yeah.
My back doesn't hurt. I don't have the sciatic pain
Yep.
like I used to.
Yep.
And it's all because he put it, because it's not just workouts. It's about diet.
Yeah.
in prepping, and he sends out tips on what to eat, high protein, low calorie. You guys still don't mind about carbs. I think carbs are the enemy, except for liquid carbs.
that don't count.
But yeah, Success Lift, honestly, if you could pay $100 a month to get in better shape
worth
and
it.
prolong your life,
Yep.
why wouldn't you
And
do
he's
it?
got a lot of other services too, like, and as you said, like video calls, fucking text messages. The guy's an open book pretty much.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like, yeah, it happens. The older you get, the more it happens. You just hear somebody just started today. A person I know just passed away suddenly. So it's like, you know, the older you get, the more you want to be conscious of that shit.
We're
you
getting
know?
to that age where it's going to be like, holy
I'm
fuck.
at that age, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at that age. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not going anywhere.
I look at it like this, dude. If you're thinking about getting into shape or just want to better your health, it's an hour a day.
Yeah,
That's all it is, dude.
exactly. Yeah.
What, you know, that fucking rerun of Seinfeld can wait.
Yeah. Ben Franklin Print Company, best in the business. They're doing all our shirts. Our shirts are fire this year. I posted it. It's,
I was so
it was
mad
your-
that you-
It was your idea, I think,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But I was so mad that you like posted because I was like telling everybody, I was like, wait till you see these.
Yeah,
And then I
it's
look
surprising.
online and I'm like, dude, the shirt's like gasoline.
This is last year's.
Yep. It's awesome.
Same material.
By the way,
Dude, so soft.
I still have a bunch of those, mostly in double X, but we don't like fat people. But if you're a fat person, you can have one.
You could, hey, grab that shirt and that could be your motivation. If you fit in it now, you won't next year when you sign up for Sex Lift.
The sex lift.
Sex
That's
Lift.
another one we're doing.
Yeah, that's the sister app.
Sister app, yeah. We're just fucking on there all day. He gives you tips on how to fuck. It's great. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Cunnilingus, everything. Is there any worse word in the world than cunnilingus, by the way?
It's
It's
bad,
like
dude.
so gross.
Maybe
dude.
weenus. You know what a weenus is?
No.
I feel like you don't know. It's that extra skin on your elbow.
Nice.
That's your weenus.
Really?
Yeah. There's no feeling there. You can
It's
squeeze
the
as
same
hard
size
as you
as
want.
my penis.
Yeah.
Great.
Surprised you didn't know that.
Guess
Fitz.
as much work.
You're a Snapple cap guy.
So yeah, but Ben Franklin Print Company, they can do anything you want. Like they designed Josh's stuff, like for his garage bar ones. They did my Longhorn Lounge ones. They've done a ton of stuff like Melrose Sports because people hear it through the here. So go see them. Tell them you're a Corker. They'll give you 10% off. And then lastly, Misguided Spirits is back for the month because they're doing a big donation of liquor. Misguided Spirits, drink misguided. Check them out on Instagram. Check them out everywhere. You can order their stuff to your house. They do like mixed packs. And they also are in various places. I know that there's a couple places in Melrose that have it. So find it, drink it. It's great. It's excellent stuff. So anyways, that's that. So yeah, this is gonna be a great week coming up, you know, because
Can't
now
wait.
I'm living in next week. That's what I'm doing. I'm living next week. And it's a great way to set that weekend off because are you going up to New Hampshire afterwards?
Yeah. Usually we go up right after the tournament. I don't know if we're going up right after or we potentially. So Mark Jr. has his last high school baseball game
Okay, that day.
on Saturday.
Oh,
So what we might do, we're tossing around. Are we going to go up
and then come back.
Friday and then come back for the game and then go right back up, or just wait? And I think his game's early, like a noontime game or something like that, and then just go up after.
Nice.
It'll be first weekend of the season. Plus, we have the Monday.
So nice.
You know what I mean?
So
So
nice.
even if we go up on Saturday, we still got 2 full days.
Yeah, you can spend the day and go home at night.
Did I tell the story about Connor got invited to a Memorial Day baseball tournament
I don't think so.
to represent Reading for his age group?
No.
So I was like, I didn't even. I'm an assistant coach on his team.
Yep.
I didn't put his name forward. They asked for four names from each team. They're like, who do you think are your top 4 players, right?
Yeah.
And all of us as
You're
coaches,
like, I got fucking plans.
so all of us as coaches were like, oh, it'll be this kid, this kid, this kid. And all of them were like, Connor's in that top 4, right? And I'm like, honestly, Connor's out. We're going to the lake. We're not fucking playing
Yeah.
baseball for 9-year-olds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then the director, having received the 4 names, still reached out to me and said, hey, Connor's invited to this tournament. Are you around for it? And so I go, so now I'm like, what the fuck? Connor, do you want to play baseball on Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? Or do you want to go up to New Hampshire at the lake? He goes, Uncle Mark's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go,
Smart, man.
let's fucking go.
Smart, man.
And so I texted the guy. I was like, hey, sorry, I don't know if there was a miscommunication, but Connor's not available for that weekend. We're not available. We're not going.
Yeah.
We're going fishing.
Yeah. And I think that's the right move. There's gonna be plenty of time for that.
So I made the decision when it was my coaching staff, right?
Yeah.
But once he reached out, I put it to the kid, and the kid made the right decision.
I think that's smart. I think that's the right decision.
Sorry, my son just sent me a picture. He just got his baseball uniforms. Can you look at this picture he sent me?
That looks sick.
Is he fucking dumb or what? For those that are not, well, you're not going to be able to see it anyways. He sends me a picture. The jersey's wide open. I can just see through the fucking jersey. I can't see the front of the jersey. Kid's a moron. I'm so glad I paid for this education.
Yeah, it's great. Paying for your kids to go to school is awesome. It's great. Fucking great.
Oh,
bonus.
and I was going to say this earlier. I signed Riley up for volleyball. I'm
Nice.
sorry, Bailey.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's pumped up.
Yeah, volleyball is awesome, dude. I actually really enjoy it, going to watch it and everything. Addie does great with it, and it's like, dude, it's a fun sport. It's a fun sport.
Looking forward
It's
to
another
learning.
one that's expensive, but it's fun.
After just telling that Little League story, I just got an email saying your son has been
selected.
nominated as one of the kids to try out for our 2 Reading Bay State teams over the summer. It's like 4 or 5 weeks of like daily practices and games on the weekends. I'm like, dude,
Just don't tell them.
when does this end? No, I'll tell Connor and see if he wants to do it. But I will say, we'll probably have to stay home when the girls go to the lake.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to be like, nah, fuck
F
that.
that.
Yeah,
He's like, I want to go fishing.
My opinion, he's not going to get any. He's not going to lose anything by not going to that.
He's very young, and baseball's different
His
than
second fiddle.
yeah. And it's dude, being a baseball player in the Northeast is a tough fucking paper.
course it is.
Yeah.
You're barely starting baseball by like the end of spring
Yeah.
because the fields are fucking trash. They're soaking wet. There's mud everywhere. You're playing in the rain.
You got guys doing the lines that really aren't straight.
Yeah. Both the lines and the guys. By the way, we're watching this right now with this guy fucking shot up. Like, where was this?
Memorial Drive in
Right.
Cambridge.
Like,
Yeah.
what's he got? Like an AR?
Nah, it was- look
I
like a
don't-
submachine gun.
But
But
like,
it's, like
anybody-
it's an automatic weapon.
Did he kill anybody?
no,
he
but
shot-
this is the crazy part. I saw this right before we started.
He's been on the show.
He just got out of jail, and they recommended 12 years in prison, and the judge said no. So this is going to be
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah. There you go.
Jeanette
sense.
or Janet something was the judge. She's going to be
Reno.
fucking.
Janet Reno.
Mark Ockelboom, you look great tonight. I think being a newscaster is like one of the weirdest things in the world to have as a job, by the way. I remember I dated this girl for a little while. And she was like, we were in journalism together. She's like, she wanted to be a
Newscaster.
and I'm like, why? I don't understand
Did
why.
she
you
have
wanna
the
be-
grill for it?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
good looking.
They must make decent money, right? No?
I mean, probably. I mean, I don't think they don't make like lawyer money or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and we want to talk about fucking your hours, dude. They're getting up at like 2:30 to
Yeah.
get to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got another Patreon story for people that don't belong on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should never be on TV.
I worked at
Well, she didn't.
I worked at Circuit City as like a teenager,
Yeah.
and Todd
Did you
Gross.
steal from them too?
I sure did. Todd, they're out of business, so they can't come after
No
me.
shit,
Plus,
you
it's
stole
like
their stuff.
it's like
Fitzy's making
dude,
PCs and that.
Paul Brigham's in Circuit City, man. I fucked them bad. Todd Gross used to come in. Remember him?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like a meteorologist,
Yeah.
maybe. Dude, he's like fucking 4 feet tall.
Is he?
He looks like a hobbit.
Yeah.
Red hair. You remember who he was? No. He would come in and I guess he was like a tech nerd. He would come in and just buy fucking shit from Circuit City.
It is interesting when you see somebody in real life that you've only seen like on social media or TV, and then you like they aren't as tall or whatever as you think.
Yeah.
They were talking about that on so they thought you were shorter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people do.
Yeah. A lot of people.
But
6 feet.
I'm
easy.
6 feet.
I'm 6 feet.
Thanks.
Easy.
Easy.
You can ride all the rides. There's no problem with that. He thought Lou Ciampi was 6'4".
Which is crazy. Like, like he has videos where he's like just over the fucking
Counter.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get him on soon.
Lou's sneaker game is second to none. I don't
Really?
think. He's got some shit.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm trying to get away from that stuff. Having
Yeah.
4 kids, but he's trying to like reel me back in. I'm like, those are fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with any hobby like that is that like, I mean, sneakers are expensive, right?
Yeah, dude, the most simplest sneakers in the world right now are a bill. $100 for the fucking bare minimum. Air Maxes, regular fucking white or black, all the same color Air Maxes are $180 right now. We fucking these $180.
I took Tommy to get his tux.
I'm wearing Adidas from like 3 years ago.
I took Tommy to get his tux like a couple weekends ago and walked in. I'm like, all right, we'll get there right at noon. Like, this is the day we were having Tyler on, so I'm like, we gotta get this done. And one of his buddies came in too, so we like, but a whole fitting came in like before us for like a wedding. And first of all, his family was fucking gross. Like, you just tell like they all like just like I'm like, yeah, awkward. Like, how's things? Like fucking cousin Michael. You know, it's like this wedding's bound for fucking horrible, just fucking awful. That said, they were they're getting fitted, and him and his buddy, they just happened to be there. And you know, Tommy's a big kid, you know, and like so they're like, "What size shoes do you want?" He's like, 11 and a half or 12. And I'm like, "Well, make sure you get the right size." He likes to dance. I'm like, "This kid loves dancing. It's a real showman." And he's like, fucking growling at me. And his friend was like, he puts the shoes down, and his friend's like, "What the fuck are those?" Like, he's like, he was like a 9, you know what I mean? And Tommy's like, "I don't know. Like, I don't know what they are." The kid's father's like, "How tall are you, Tommy?" And Tommy's like, "I don't know." Like, dude, how about a little conversation?
Anything.
How about some conversation?
Meet
with the
me
people?
halfway, bud.
Yeah. The girl who cuts our hair texted me. She's like, "I offered him a beer when he came in." She's like, "He said no. I know he's not your kid now. Definitely has to be somebody else's." I'm like, "Yes, I'm nerd. Call him a pussy." That's why I said Tommy's a pussy. All right, this is a short, tight show.
Yep. What are we at?
55 minutes.
Perfect.
We'll do a Patreon. It is a school night for all of us. So, like I said, the thing is, the tournament probably wraps up around 1. And then there's food afterwards. So, like, if you want to just come have a few beers afterwards, like, you sponsor a sign, you can't play, come up
Swing
and
on
have
by.
beers with us at the bar. Yeah, I mean, we'll be doing raffles and shit. And last year, I think we hung out there till like, I don't know, 5 or 6 o'clock, something like that. But anything else?
Nope.
Good?
Good, man. Looking forward to this tourney, man. Appreciate it once more time.
Yeah, everybody who's done everything.
All the sponsors. We've already surpassed what we did last year, and we're hoping to get some more fucking dough out of you at the tourney.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're doing.
Doesn't go to us, by the way, as we know, cystic fibrosis.
Yeah, exactly. CF gets it. We're doing mulligans again. The idea was brought up by my buddy who won it a couple of years ago, and I think he was mad that Al won it. And then Al peacocked by taking the mic and being like, all you cheap fucks who didn't buy mulligans. But we're doing mulligans again. So 4 mulligans a person. I think the only thing is maybe not be able to use them on putts.
Yeah.
Because that was at the tournament we were just at, right?
Yep.
I think that's a good rule. You can use a mulligan anywhere, but you can't use them on putts. I'm sure I'll be hearing about this from Al soon. People are going to do it anyways. It doesn't really fucking matter. Dude, the thing is, like, people take their liberties, and it just is what it is.
It's a fucking scramble, dude. We're out there having a good time. It's a Friday before a long weekend. Embrace it.
Yeah, what are you gonna win? Enough money to fucking get a bag of balls and a shirt.
That's
you know
what I mean.
So like whatever. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. All right, everybody have a great week coming up. We're a week behind you, but this week that you're having right now, I hope it's great. And come visit and see us. And also, if you want to just make a donation to cystic fibrosis, go for it. CFF.org. And
Can they put it in our name?
yeah, they can. You can put
yeah.
it in our name. So if you want to do that, if you want to post $20 in or something like that, it all helps. Like I said, it affects my family greatly. My niece has CF. I mean, years and years ago, like being 18 and having CF, you were like old. And now it's totally different, which is great. And I know it's part of Fitzy's extended family too. So
Yep.
it's a great cause. I'm glad to keep it going. Oh, by the way, when I was at the other tournament, the guys I used to run it with, who were older than me, I told that story before, but like they were like, "What's up with the tournament?" And I'm like, I put it on Facebook, and they're like, I'm like, dude, I'm not.
It's not a slight.
I'm not a messenger boy. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, we've put it on every platform possible.
Yeah.
literally, like
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean? So I apologize for not fucking getting in your fucking mailbox and dropping it off.
And on top of that, some people dropped out. You had ample time to put a fucking team together.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Justin
That goes
said.
for, I think, all of our friends. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, come
How
on.
are you? Yeah. All right. We'll see you on Patreon. By the way, last thing, if you want to be part of the Patreon, because I feel like we never promote this anymore, Patreon is as low as $5 a month, as much as you want to pay, basically. It's up to $20 a month. Pay $20, you get a t-shirt or whatever. Hit us up, by the way. If you're owed a t-shirt or something, you got to hit me up because I don't know who started when and whatever. There's a chance we may have some extras from this tournament. There's a chance that we have some extras from, we definitely have extras from last tournament. We have some t-shirts kicking around now. So like if you join, you're a $10 member, hit me up. And as long as you're in there for a few months, we'll get you a t-shirt, we'll get you stickers. I'm late on stickers to some people because I've been waiting to do a big bulk order, which I'm gonna do tonight, because we need them for the tournament. So we'll get those out. And and so if you want to join the Patreon, we do an extra episode almost every week. Sometimes it doesn't happen if like it was just me last week. There's no point in me doing a fucking Patreon by myself, but it's where we kind of tell some of the shit we couldn't tell. The one was, dude, I got reached out by a bunch of people being like, talking about the Tyler one being like, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First person to cry on the Patreon.
Crazy.
Yeah. It was crazy. All right, cool. We're out of here. We'll see you at the golf tournament. Hit them straight. Peace.